Because if you're a fan of K-pop, you know they're a nerd.
Nerd.
They're just jumping a nerd.
Wiggly nerd too, like Can.
It feels like it feels
frail little nerd.
Like a real.
Do you guys know who Jessi is in K-pop?
No.
With an I? J-E-S?
Is it that Korean girl?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know who she is.
Yeah.
She's hot.
You didn't know that? You didn't think it was a Korean girl?
I didn't know who it was. I thought it was a guy.
No, yeah. It's a Korean girl. She's actually from here, though. But she moved to Korea for her career. And she's a rapper, singer. This incident happened. It's already been kind of solved and everything, but just to update you guys, she was chilling out somewhere. A fan came up and asked for a picture. She said no. At this point, some type of altercation happened. We don't know the exact word for word who said what, but somebody on her side, a dude, rushed forward and he socked the fan. And then another dude jumped in, and apparently they just beat his ass.
Beat the fan's ass?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then she, instead of like trying to like really stop it or anything, she just kind of like exited the situation, left the scene. The fan
Should have
ended
took
up
a picture with him on the ground.
Yeah, the fan ended up suing Jessi. The news went public. Initially,
That's not a real fan, by the way.
Yeah.
Initially, it was reported that Jessi denied knowing who the person was that attacked them. And then she ended up saying that she had only met him that day. There was an international arrest warrant for the attacker, who was Taiwanese, actually. He ended up leaving Korea 3 days after the incident. And since then, the situation has just like destroyed her career. I don't know if like, I don't even know if it's like a situation where like, oh, it's just a slump. But she lost a lot of fans, and also she got dropped from her agency.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which she had only just signed with them a month prior.
Take the picture, dude.
Yeah, so she's done all she can. She's issued apologies on social media twice already. She's said, I wish that none of this ever happened. I should have taken the picture. I should have everything.
That's fucked up. She feels like she had to take a picture. I should have just taken a picture and walked away.
I think in the retrospect it would have kept
Would've
anything from
basically, yeah.
happening.
Nothing would happen.
But it's still, I guess, her right if she wants to take a picture.
But also, too, like,
not.
she didn't... The guy punching the fan and beating him up is like...
Yeah, shouldn't that guy be in trouble? The guy that just...
Well, what prompted the punch?
That's the guy has an international arrest warrant.
Oh.
Because I feel like, why is no one asking, what did the fan fucking do that prompted a punch?
He probably, I don't know, maybe
It was like, you
he's
fucking bitch.
yeah, probably said
ugly
something
anyway.
disrespectful or something.
Yeah, I didn't want a picture.
Or maybe the guy, maybe before he had a chance to say something, maybe someone in the entourage was like, she said, no, get out of here. And he was like, well, fuck you, dude. And maybe that became its own bubble of a conflict.
Yeah. And he was like, I would not. That's what he says there.
Yeah.
Would not.
By the way.
But yeah, they ended up clearing all the criminal charges on Jessi, because she was facing, I guess, like, what is it? Concealment and aiding a criminal's escape.
Oh, like her security guard?
Yeah, the guy who's
The guy
on the
who,
land
yeah,
now.
they were. I don't even know if they were security. They were just people. I think they might have been friends of her producer.
The pimp move is to find this guy and try to take a picture with him.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, can I get a picture? Like,
So
Hey, you're the
the
fan.
guy, like I'm big. No, the other guy, the dude, the bodyguard guy, who's on the land.
Oh, you punched out the fan.
I think because she's in the Korean rap scene, maybe like this, she could still kind of come back from it, because it's not really like, you don't got to be that squeaky clean.
It's good street cred.
Yeah, a little bit, but I mean, she did get dropped from her.
Yeah, imagine this is Taylor Swift. I think it'd be over.
Yeah, it would probably be
like that
harder to come back.
I mean, there's like protocol with security, and like usually if your security jumps on a situation, you are supposed to exit the situation.
But it could be a friend, entourage friend.
I don't think it was security.
It was just a guy.
It's a guy that's just like, hey, leave her the fuck alone. And they're like, what fool? And then they get into it.
I think the video that they have of like when it escalated, it shows them like running, like chasing the dude and then beating his ass.
Oh shit!
Like it wasn't like a reflex like.
it wasn't like a defensive. It was like they're on the offense.
No. It went beyond that.
You're trying to impress her for
I have
sure.
good news for Jessi though.
What?
Would.
Oh, we all would.
Let me see.
Do you know Jessi?
I've never seen her.
I don't know.
I've seen her right now.
Because she's American Korean.
She's a rapper.
Yeah.
CABG.
Oh man.
Would with all the lights on.
Hey, but Korea is like that though. They're so
aggressive with that kind of stuff.
I mean, they
you know what
fucked up
Like,
Johnny Somali.
No, that's good because he thought Korea would be soft. You know what I mean?
Korea's the opposite of soft.
Korea's opposite of Japan. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I knew he was gonna get his ass beat.
You think Korea's harder than Japan?
Hell yeah.
I mean, Japanese people didn't beat up Somali boy.
I feel like Koreans are looking to punch you in the face if you cross them, you know?
No, like, yeah, dude. The nightlife too. Everyone's just crazy.
What do they call it? They call it Han, right? They got that.
I don't know. My older brother always got into fights in Korea. He still gets into fights, and he just said like these guys have nothing to do.
They just want to scrap all the time.
Scrap if they have the chance. But yeah.
But that's kind of like a dumb.
That situation sucked.
It's a dumbass situation because like it's not even you. Like if you have entourage that like acts up, then you take the blame.
Yeah.
And that's dumb for those guys to do that. Right.
It's like crazy.
It's kind of like when we used to run into when we would do like Jingle Ball, which was like a Power 106 tour.
Jingle ball.
Yeah, so you'd have to tour with like all these different camps, and then everybody's camp had different rules. So like if we were like, hey, we would tell the Bieber dancers, hey, well, come out and party with us. They'd be like, I can't. Like, why? Because we can't be seen doing that. Oh. Because like they had to
Just
like,
by association.
Yeah, they have to maintain like kind of like a more because I think at the time too Bieber was younger, so they're like, oh, we can't do stuff that like he wouldn't be doing himself.
Right.
It'll just look bad, and it's like it could come back at him that if you go out you mess up. Like, oh, who's your entourage? Like, oh, that guy will get in trouble.
That guy from Bieber's camp did this, and then now Bieber's in trouble.
Yeah.
Right. So like, it's kind of a known thing already with artists, which is why it surprises me because I think it's universal in the world that like, if you are associated with an artist, you can't fuck up either.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
They draw to the next biggest person, and then that person's tainted.
which really like, that's why like whoever that guy is that did that is like extra dumb.
He Taiwanese.
Stupid Taiwanese.
Taiwanese
You
guy.
think so?
I think he's extra dumb.
He said he was Taiwanese.
He's probably. I think he was trying to probably like act hard so you could like smash.
That's a
Jessica.
Taiwanese thing to do. That's what I would have done if I was that
Like
guy.
the bodyguard, dude, like that Kevin Costner's movie.
Beat his ass for you.
Yeah.
That would have been me.
Kicks that dude in the crowd. When he's like,
Dude, like running her out of there and shit. He's like, I'm gonna get
is that a
so-
is that a Taiwanese trait?
That's my Taiwanese trait.
Sounds like something a dumb Taiwanese guy would try to act hard.
To get the girl.
Because if you're really hard, then if once she's safe, you're good. You don't gotta like go run there with like 3 guys and try to jump a fucking fan. Because if you're a fan of K-pop, you know they're a nerd.
Nerd.
They're just jumping a nerd.
Wiggly nerd too, like Can.
It feels like
Frail little nerd.
Like a real boneheaded thing because like even the real artists and the real celebrities when they hire actual security who are like previous Navy SEALs or something, they de-escalate. That's what they do.
They're not on the offense.
Yeah, they de-escalate everything.
They'll just shove you like, hey, the lady said no. That's what a real fucking alpha man would say.
Alpha energy.
Yeah. We always
Big dog. We call him Big Dog.
Take a walk. And then that's what they would say.
That's the best thing because that's the best thing for your career. Like you're representing this guy's career.
Would a beta male do that?
Oh. The security guard when he should have went to the fan and was like, yo, is this guy bothering you? That's what he should have done.
Even dumber if you're not security. Like it's even dumber. Like you're just a guy.
No. I said the lady, get out of here. That's what he should.
De-escalation to me is still my favorite like skill that big dudes end up acquiring.
Yeah.
You know, it's like why would you spend your skill points on de-escalation? Oh, because it's the freaking easiest way to live.
Yeah, best.
I like Bart's thing where he's like, do I want to like be in a thing right now, or do I want to go home and sleep like
And
this?
be cute.
It'll be like this, or it'll be like this.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah, this.
That's my new guiding light, dude.
When I was at Hungry Jack's in Australia and it was like crowded after the club, so everybody's rowdy, and this freaking gigantic ass Australian dude behind me, there's another guy who's like he looks Arab and he's like kind of pushing up against him and shoving him, and I was like, dude, this dude is getting kind of crazy. Is that okay? And then the guy goes over to the dude and goes, he actually goes, he goes, you want to see how Australian people handle it? And he goes to the guy and he goes, hey, how about a beer?
That's the best way, dude.
Imagine this guy like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, he literally is just like, hey. And then they're all like cool after, and I'm like,
That's dope.
dude, that's so sick.
Because if you talk to any like really experienced police officer, they go, it's 10% is this, maybe 20% is like jujitsu, but he's like 70% is this.
Yeah.
Dealing with people with the brain, de-escalating the situation, you can talk most people out of things. And like that's where an experienced security guard, like a true alpha person, isn't like, you know, it's like, hey, you want a beer? Boom, boom, here's sign picture, boom, 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 and everything is chill, everyone goes home happy. That's like the ultimate sign.
It's the harder skill too.
Yeah. You got to think.
You gotta actually like read people
That's
and
why
like.
LAPD can't really do it.
Stop jaywalking! I'm sorry. He's resisting.
How much funding do you think
Judge
until
Dredd.
de-escalation
Judge
takes
Dredd.
place?
Kicking down doors.
How many millions of dollars?
No idea,
What
man.
if you had to put a monetary value on that skill?
I mean, some of these guys are roided out too. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and also some of them were too scared to de-escalate.
Yeah,
When the shit
that
happens,
too.
you see like freaking shaky ass.
dude, it's the crazy.
Oh, shoot from far.
Honestly, LAPD just run into just mental people, dude. You can't de-escalate that.
That's true too.
You're already in a different world. There's no
You're
de-escalation.
right.
That's true too.
Hey, let me talk to you. Yeah, I suck dick. Bah. You know what I mean? Like, you can't,
It's a good impression.
like if you're trying to calm him down, he's talking about sucking dick. There's no way. You can't break that barrier.
You have to give him your dick.
You just gotta dump 4 max.
You gotta let them start sucking, then you can do something.
As soon as they say suck dick, you dump 4 max.
As soon as he says, let me suck your dick, and they run towards you, then you dump the whole fucking.
Walk backwards to me. Now turn around and kneel. Open your mouth.
Do you have anything else in your mouth?
You have anything in your molars that will scratch
That will
me?
scratch me or perhaps cut me in any way.